In this video, we are going to be covering how to redact this 9-page PDF of an email using CaseGuard's AI text analysis and Find and Redact tools. Let's scroll through this document here and see some information that we need to redact. Here we can see that we have a social security number, address, and phone number. There are multiple phone numbers and names here, as well as some additional emails, dates and times, and URLs. So let's go ahead and open up AI Automatic Detection. There are several tools here that we are going to cover within this series, but for today, let's stick with AI analysis. Here we have several options to choose from to customize this process. First, you get to choose which model of AI you would like to use. We have a cloud-based model and a local model. If you're performing redaction on an air-gapped system or have an unreliable internet connection, use the AI local model. Then go ahead and choose your document language. We have 12 document languages that we support, including Arabic, Chinese, French, German, and Portuguese. Now we get to choose what to detect. CaseGuard can automatically detect and redact 33 categories of personally identifiable and sensitive information, including names, phone numbers, banking information, IP and URL addresses, and profanity. For this document, by scrolling through, we know that we need to redact names, phone numbers, addresses, emails, social security numbers. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Nope, that is it. So that's what we'll choose, and then under what to redact. The difference between what to detect and what to redact is what to detect is what information CaseGuard will be searching for within this document. What to redact refers to CaseGuard's placement of automatic redactions. So if you need to redact the entirety of the sensitive information that CaseGuard detects, so all names, phone numbers, addresses, and social security numbers, then leave these checkboxes checked. However, we do have the name of one person that I need to leave unredacted. Her name is Rashika, and so I am going to uncheck the name box here. Let's go ahead and select Next and run the AI. Give this just a second here and the analytics will appear in this panel. In the last video, I talked about the importance of panels for your workflow and how you can use them to customize your workspace. Something else that you can do with the panels is resize them. So by hovering over the double bars here, I am able to click and drag to resize this panel, and this customization goes for all panels within CaseGuard. So here we can see that we have 30 pieces of information that were detected, and the majority of which have been automatically redacted. Since I need to redact all names but one, what I'm going to do is go to the search bar, click, hover over type is equal to, and then go to name. Rashika is the name that I need to leave unredacted, so what I'm going to do is add it to what we call the block list. And we have two types of block list, just for this file and for all future files. Rashika's name, as she is a member of our team, is somebody that I do not ever need to redact. So what I'm going to do is block her name from being redacted in all future files. And let's make sure to get her full name as well, so we have her first and last name, and we'll add it to the block list for all future files as well. And now that we have her blocked, you can see that her name is missing from the analytics panel, and I can use this paintbrush to redact all search results. Right now you can see that the redaction boxes have this gridded line over them, but you can still see the information behind. This view mode is called edit mode, but if we switch into preview mode here, you will see what the redactions will look like upon export. And while most of these are straight black boxes, you can see over certain words here, I believe these are names, I do have what is known as a redaction reason selected. A redaction reason is the legal exemption for why you are redacting certain pieces of information, and while I do have a few pre-selected to automatically apply, in the next video we will be going over how to set default redaction reasons for all 33 categories of sensitive information so that it is a one and done operation and you won't have to worry about it moving forward. Something else that I do need to redact is the subject line of these emails, which if I scroll up, we can see the subject line is RE Interested Reseller. What we need to redact is the interested reseller part of this subject line. So now, using the Find and Redact tool, which I will select from the left-hand toolbar here, there are two ways that we can do this. Find and Redact works the exact same way as the Control-F search function on your computer. So we can come down here to the text to find box and search for it by typing it in, or we can highlight the words within the document and the text to find will automatically populate for us. And what we can do is select a redaction reason from our drop-down menu here. We can also choose to color code, so if I wanted the interested reseller redactions to be red, I can select that. And then we can choose Redact All, and you can see how that looks here. And if I hover over any of these redactions with the redaction reason on them, you can see that the full reason does pop up here. And this behavior is maintained outside of CaseGuard, which I will show you in just a minute. So now that this email has been completely redacted, let's go ahead and export the file. And while this is a PDF version of an email, later on in this series we will be going over how to convert PST or Outlook data files or any other email file type such as inbox into a PDF so that you can redact it within CaseGuard. Let's open up our redacted version, but let's do one better and actually look at it outside of CaseGuard. So how we're going to do that is by opening the project folder, and now we have our file explorer here. And the redacted version of this file will have _redacted after the name. So let's click and open this file. Let me drag it over. And now we can see what it looks like outside of CaseGuard, and those redaction reasons are still here and are present as comments that we can view. If once you've exported the file and sent it for review, you realize that you have over-redacted something, we can go back into CaseGuard within our working file and delete any redactions. So if I needed to go back and remove the subject redaction, we can do it in a few different ways. Let's scroll to the first page where the first subject line is. We can double-click to remove it from just this page. If you want to redact something from all pages across the document, come down to your redaction points, scroll until you find what you're looking for, and we're looking for interested reseller, and click on the trash can icon to remove it across the document. If there's another piece of information that you're looking to unredact, you can go ahead and right-click and delete from all pages, and that's just a simpler way to do it. If you ever remove something and you didn't mean to, go ahead and hit Control-Z to replace it. We do have Control-Z, Control-Y, undo, redo, which you can use if you ever make a mistake. So let's go ahead and recover this email here and export our document. And if we open up our project files folder, we will now have _redacted_1, which we can open outside of CaseGuard and see that the subject line is no longer redacted, but everything else is. That's all for this video. Next, we will be covering exemption logs and redaction reasons.